I am so freaking fracking happy for this man. Welcome everybody to JG9 News, where we talk all things NFL all the time. I'm Jared Garrett, representing the 904 from the 602, and today we are talking about the news that came out during NFL Honors that Tom Grossi, the prominent YouTuber, prominent Packers fan, has been a Packer fan for about 30 years at this point, is officially named the NFL's Fan of the Year, and it could not have gone to a more deserving, nicer person. I want to talk about in this video my experience with Tom Grossi, how I got to know the man personally, and what this man means to me, because we have a very special relationship. In 2016, I was a random Redditor, a Jaguars fan who happened to be on Reddit all the time back then, under the same name, Jared Garrett 9. And I would post all these weird NFL history stuff that I would find. This was before I got into the video format in 2019. And there was this man that approached me, reached out to me. And he said, "Hi, my name is Tom. I've got this Packers podcast that I do called Packcast. It's on SoundCloud. It's not really very big, but I've been looking for a Jags fan to talk to because the Jaguars play the Packers week 1. And I want to talk about the game, the matchup, what your expectations are for the season. I always let someone from the opposing team talk on the show about what they think is going to happen and want to get a better insight onto the team. And you seem like the man to go to because every person recommended you on Reddit. When I asked on the Packers subreddit, who should I go to? Everyone said, go to you. So would you want to be on? And I said yes. I had no idea who the man was. I had no idea what the heck was about to happen. Little did I know that Tom Grossi was going to be one of the biggest names out there less than a decade later. I was on a show again in 2020 when the Jags played the Packers. We talked about that game. That was a lot of fun. And I met him at the 30 and 30 in Arizona when he came down there. I got him to autograph this Packers helmet right here that proudly hangs in my main room for display. Tom Grossi is an amazing person. Tom Grossi, heart of gold. There are many people that you look up to that you don't want to meet in person because you don't know, okay, are they a nice person? Are all the stories true about them? They're going to let you down. Tom Grossi's not one of them. Tom Grossi is absolutely amazing. The man has a heart of gold, and he is just as nice and funny and caring as you might think he is on stream. He is an amazing person, and no one deserves this award more than he does for everything he's done for the NFL community, for everything he's done from not just a content standpoint, but from raising money for charity, raised over $500,000 for St. Jude's, a phenomenal cause. I am so happy for this man. And I don't know if he realizes this, but his work ethic inspires me every single day. For a long time, before 2021, before June of 2021, he not only did the YouTube thing, did the live streams during all the games, did all the content, did all the seasons of Coach and the division sagas and the recaps and the news and everything, but he was also a teacher. He was also a history teacher. He does some history streams too during his Friday night Q&As, which are amazing. If you see a Q&A stream that's like 4 or 5 hours long, go check that out. You're going to learn something absolutely fascinating. I would have loved to have had him as my teacher growing up. But he did all of that while working a full-time job as a teacher. And he would talk about how he would record stuff during his lunch break. He would get 90 minutes of sleep sometimes. There would be times where he would teach a class, he gets 40 minutes off for periods, he would go back to his home, film something, and then go right back to school. And he just did such a great job at it for so long and grinded so hard to get to this point that no one deserves the success that he has more. And his work ethic inspires me every single day. It really does. When I think that I'm pushing myself too hard or like, oh, this is going to be too tough, I think of Grossi. I think of what he did for so long, teaching and educating the youth and doing all the content he made and just everything he did. And he helps me push forward. And I would not be where I am without Tom Grossi. I don't know if he realizes that, but I would not be where I am without Tom Grossi. He has been an inspiration to me. He's been an inspiration to a lot of YouTubers. He's done so much good for this community. And let me tell you, no one deserves this award more than he does. He has been a phenomenal figure. He's been a phenomenal person, and he's going to inspire many, many more people for years to come. He's at over 600,000 subs right now, and not that subs are everything, but he's going to be at 1 million very, very soon, and no one deserves that gold plaque more than he does. I'm very happy for him. I'm very happy that he got to experience this moment, especially because a few years ago, he was supposed to go to the Super Bowl, but there was an emailing error, and they awarded the wrong person by mistake, so he couldn't go. Now he can go, and we're still in close contact a lot. We interact on Twitter. We talk every now and then. He's a great guy. No one deserves this award more, and I'm so freaking fracking happy for him. This is a huge win for the NFL community, a huge win for the Packers community, a huge win for St. Jude's. It's a huge win for everyone. He is an amazing person, and no one deserves this award more. But what are your thoughts on Tom Grossi winning the NFL Fan of the Year? Let me know in the comments down below. And that's going to do it for this episode of JG9 News. Be sure you like and subscribe. It helps the channel out a lot. And be sure to check out my main channel, Jaguar9, where we talk all things NFL history all the time. Until next time, this is Jaguar9 signing off. And as always, go Jags.